Guys, what's going on? John here. Welcome to Dealing with Difficult People, Smart Money Stoics Part 2. Now, this is also going to be the giveaway video. I'm going to explain the details at the end, so make sure to watch the entire video. So real quick, getting right into it, guys, straight from Marcus Aurelius. He says, when you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. Okay, straight from Meditations, page 17. So he opens up book 2 with this. Okay, now as a Roman emperor, he had to deal with a lot of people. I have an email coming out about that as well. It's just interesting because, and I put this at the beginning because he wakes up and tells himself that I'm going to deal with people that are like this today. So in other words, he's preparing himself for the day ahead. He's preparing himself and telling himself that he's literally going to deal with these type of people, dishonest and ungrateful and all that. So he's not going to be thrown off when people act this way towards him. Now, he does go on to say, because they don't know the difference between good and evil and stuff like that. But, you know, he's preparing himself. So you have to be prepared too. You have to be prepared to deal with people that are like this, or you have to potentially deal with difficult market conditions. So you have to prepare yourself. Epictetus, I love this one. He says, court and prison are two places, one high, the other low. Your character, however, can be kept the same in either place if you decide it should. And this comes from Discourses and Selected Writings on page 91. So I really enjoy this because Epictetus was a slave for a really long time. And so he probably has been, you know, not in prison per se, but, you know, he could have had his character bad. You know, he could have developed a bad character. He could have been spiteful and resentful. And he could have just became a bitter person, but he wasn't like that. He wasn't that way, or at least not for forever. You know, and court back then and is kind of like, think of modern day politicians, you know, so they're popular or whatever, famous, usually wealthy, stuff like that. So he's basically saying, look, you could be wealthy, you could be poor, but your character, no matter where you are, no matter what you do, no matter any time, if you decide that it should, you can practice good moral character. All right, again, from Marcus Aurelius, he tells himself in Meditations, you don't have to turn this into something. It doesn't have to upset you. Things can't shape our decisions by themselves. So in other words, very similar to Epictetus, and he quotes Epictetus in Meditations. Epictetus actually had said that, you know, if you are bothered, that means you are complicit in the provocation. So, you know, if somebody says something about you and you get upset, it probably means that you believe it, or you're upset for some strange reason that I don't know. But he's telling himself, you don't have to turn this into something, right? And to continue on this a little bit, you always don't have to have an opinion either. You know, someone can come at you with drama or with whatever. You don't have to have an opinion. You don't have to let something bother you. Or you know, if the market doesn't go your way, you don't have to be bothered by that. And it's hard to not be, especially if you lose money, but you can shape the decision that you make. You can shape your response. You can choose how to respond to any given situation. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Again, from Epictetus, he says that a boxer derives the greatest advantage from his sparring partner. And my accuser is my sparring partner. He trains me in patience, civility, and even temper. So I like this because we likely deal with a lot of people as well, especially if you have a job that deals with a lot of people, which is majority of jobs. So you can kind of flip the script a little bit and say that the market can be your sparring partner as well. You can learn a lot about yourself from the market. And so the market can test your patience, and it can test your even temper and stuff like that just as well as other people. So when you know these types of things, or you go into these career fields like trading or whatever, and understand that everything is a learning experience. Okay, everything is a learning experience. You can learn from other people, you can learn about yourself, and you can definitely learn from the market. So all right, and here are the details. In order to enter the giveaway, comment on this video down below your favorite Stoic quote. So remember the quote and who it's from. And if you want to go the extra mile, you don't have to, but explain why you like it. Okay. If you don't have any Stoic quotes, if you don't know any, I just gave you 4, but don't use those. Don't use the 4 I just gave you. Okay. You can go into Google, you can look some up, or you can read the books that I tell you to read. Okay, and you will find some great Stoic quotes. All right, so you have today, which is Friday, and then you have Saturday and Sunday, and the giveaway winners will be announced on Monday, April 3rd, 2023. All right, so comment down below your favorite Stoic quote. Give the video a thumbs up if you found some value. I would greatly appreciate that. Thanks, guys, and I will see you in the next one.